And here we are again, people, for another market review. I took one too many trades today and it wasn't good for me. I knew exactly what the market was going to do, but I still completely screwed myself in the midst of that. Today, I blew one trading combine and I practically got break even on the other two. So let me just run you through the day, run you through my analysis and how I just cracked the nut on perfection. I literally knew what the market was going to do. I just screwed myself in the midst of it. And this is going to happen. Like, you're not always going to get exactly what you want. You're not always going to perfect your craft. But look at that. Look at that horrificness. We took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 trades. 12 trades I took today. Obviously, I was looking for buys. I bought 1, 2, 3. I bought like 11 out of 12 of those. And yeah, man, my P&L was disgusting. We literally hit 2 break-evens, 3 losses, 2 break-evens, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 break-even, 1 stopped in profit. And let me just run you through how I analyzed today and how I cracked the nail on the head, but I didn't quite get into it. And no, that does not hinder my skills in trading. It just means that I didn't capitalize today. It does not mean that I'm not going to capitalize tomorrow. It just means that I did not capitalize today. And I've got even more that I can learn from. So heading over to the daily chart, let me just delete this fib because it is definitely key from today. But daily chart, just so that you know, I literally send out all of my theses on my Discord. So join in the link below if you want to. It is free. I'm obviously not trying to push any sales for my personal benefit, but on the daily chart, previous week, we were bullish. We created a daily fair value gap. Yesterday, Monday, opened up, produced a massive new week opening gap, gapping to the downside. Price then filled it as we expected. I knew this was going to happen as well. I did capitalize on that. The markets filled this new week opening gap and ran higher. Opening up the markets today, we opened up like here was the first 4-hour candle. We'd already swept out previous month high. We'd already swept out previous week high. We only had this significant high left, and obviously all-time high, which is somewhere around that ballpark, and a previous month high here. There it is. So having us already opening up so overextended in the range, having us already disrespected every single chance of a bearish rebalance to the downside, even though we did have a bearish balance to the downside by us gapping to the downside, today it was clear that we were bullish. It was clear. We've got no reason to come to the downside. If we go over to ES's chart right here, ES's chart, I don't know why it's being like this. Come on, good boy. If we head over to ES's chart and go to the daily chart, today opened up below previous month's high. As we said on NQ, we'd already swept out previous month's high on NQ. We'd already swept out this significant high before market open. ES had the significant high resting and previous month high. Because ES was so close to previous month's high and it still hadn't taken it, it was clear that we were still going to be bullish. We had draws on liquidity resting above on ES. And if we head over now to the king of the castle today, we had an absolute stupendous candle print from February. If you're going to learn one thing from this video, learn about an ADR, average daily range. Average daily range is where a candle prints with utter stupid volume, i.e. this candle. This is what I'm looking at. We're forgetting about this candle printing a lot because it is not in our sights. We're forgetting about this candle printing a lot because it is not in our sights. There's a candle here that is absolutely massive that is going to get chewed up today, and that is just ADR. ADR is where there's a massive amount of volume produced by one single candle, whether it be a 1 minute, a 5 minute, a 15, 4 hour daily. Price is fractal, we know that. But this is what the markets were chewing up today, and I knew exactly that because I've seen it so many times. So, ADR is basically, as I said, all that you need to know today is that if we draw the fib out from the top to the bottom of this average, of this candle's daily range, we can expect it to at least come up to equilibrium. We can expect it to at least come up to OTE of the range, and that's exactly what it did. If we go to the lower time frames, if you did look at my Discord, you will have seen on the announcements, I said, we might be bearish internally because we have got London low, Asia low, and the opening gap range resting below, i.e. the best draws on liquidity for an internal daily bias. But on the higher time frames, we were bullish. We were manipulating people into selling the markets. As soon as markets opened, we created an SMT. And what do we do from there? We just sprinted to the upside. So, look boys, I didn't get it right today. I admit that. Don't think that it hinders my skill, the fact that I couldn't hit the nail on the head by executing to perfection today. I did some pretty stupid mistakes, even though I knew what was happening, and I have to take that on my chin. But obviously there's not going to be a trade recap because I took way too many trades to recap, and my analysis was clear. I knew on the high time frames we were bullish. I knew that we were manipulating people into sells, and that is exactly how I saw the markets. I got stopped out multiple times at break even just for price to run straight to full take profit in this whole leg here. But yeah, boys, definitely a learning curve from me. I mean, every single day is just 1% improvements, but anyway, I'm going to be bigger. I'm going to be back and better tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed hopefully you guys learned something from this video. If you did, drop a comment down below. Hopefully I can help out more people. And yeah, it's going to be a good week, boys. So I will see you tomorrow.